after playing FNAF Freddy's Help Wanted 2, you're probably left with the question wondering, where does this fit in on the timeline? Does it come after Security Breach or after Ruined? Or does it come before Ruined? Well, to make the, answer really quickly, it comes out, the whole entire timeline that Help Wanted 2 takes place is of course after Security Breach, but before Ruined. So it's kind of a prequel to Ruin, and kind of a sequel to Security Breach if you want to take it that way. And if you already knew this, because after finally playing the game and you connected the dots, bravo, you don't really need to watch the rest of the video. But now I'm going to be explaining everything that leads up to it, of course, being a prequel to Ruin. But the very first thing is that this is of course going to have spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoiled for any of the major events that happen in Help Wanted 2, then please leave now, but you have been warned. So the very first thing is of course the animatronics, because if you went and actually seen FNAF Freddy's Help Wanted 2, you can see shattered Glamrock Chica, not ruined Glamrock Chica. Of course, there is a difference, and in my videos you guys can see, when you're done taking off the mask, yes, the AR mask, like in Ruin, making you probably think it's after, but I will explain that, you can see Chica is shattered, but not ruined. Of course, Ruined Chica is missing a hand, there's a lot more destroyed, and of course, is, have a homesick junk over her mouth. This time, it's not like that. The last time we left Shattered Chica there was in a place full of moldy food, so of course, over time, she's going to have more mold all over her mouth. But right now, as you guys can see, it's just shattered, not ruined. And also, if you go to the lobby of the Ruined Help Wanted 2 lobby when you're done taking up the mask, you can actually see shattered Glamrock Chica's hand there. But when you play the minigame, she still has both of her hands, but there's only one hand missing there, all destroyed. And if you remember, Ruined Chica's, the whole design does not have both hands. She's actually missing one, showing that, of course, during the whole entire events of Help Wanted 2, slowly Shattered Chica becomes Ruined Chica. And this also works with Roxy. When you're done taking off the mask and you stop playing the mini game, you have to go and repair Shattered Roxy. But of course, you guys can see she does not have the mask like she does in Ruin. But of course, after doing 3 different rounds of makeup and her not liking it, trying to become more pretty again, she says, just give me that mask and leave. You turn around and you can see, lo and behold, the Ruined Roxy mask. I literally did a whole entire video on this, and many people started to theorize why Ruined Roxy looks different from Shattered Roxy, and it looks like it's just a mask to cover things up. So that's Steel's way of probably making it a lot more easier for us. But after that, you put the mask on. She talks about finding whoever did this to her, of course, being Gregory. So she's still on the hunt for Gregory. So yes, that answers the question so far. We're slowly making Shattered Roxy to Ruin Roxy and Shattered Chica to Ruin Chica. So of course, this is after Security Breach, because you end off Security Breach making all the animatronics shattered, and you start off Ruin with all the animatronics already being all ruined. So if you definitely do not think that's definitely enough to be there, let's just go and actually give you some more information. Candy Cadet's also not in the same spot. He's in the whole area, like the Pizzeria 6 Simulator area. And of course, he's not in the other area like he is in Ruined. Also, there's still some security up. Those like little nodes, whatever you call those little power plants where you can't use your mask. That's still up in the Pizzaplex, and when Cassie had to, disable all of them. And of course, another one is the Faz Wrench, because if you do not know, guys, the ending shows, us getting kidnapped with a host of different staff bots, and then it shows the cutscene of us giving Cassie the mask, and as you guys can see, it plays out exactly like it does in Ruin. I could literally have a side-by-side screen, and you guys can see it plays out the exact same way. But it looks like we're in the POV of the mask bot, my bad, I forgot he's not map bot anymore. So that definitely shows that the events in Help Wanted 2 was just leading up to Ruin. But if you actually had the other ending, the Princess Quest secret ending, you actually trade the mask for the glitchy bunny just for Vanny to go and destroy. So that's definitely a whole nother can of worms for the whole lore and story. But you gave away the mask. And also, if you get kidnapped by robots in the first ending, no matter what, you're losing your mask, eventually leading to Cassie getting them with, mask bot, and of course all the different staff bots. But what about the Faz Wrench? Of course, Cassie says the line, "This looks just like my dad's." And it isn't just a coincidence, since if you looked at the back of the model in Ruin, it actually had a number in the back, being 3952 48. This can just be the product number saying that's the number for all Faz wrenches, or this could be that one number, meaning that of course every different Faz wrench has a different number. And since we're in VR, you can easily just turn around the handle and see that it has the exact same number, 395248. If you have Help Wanted 2, you could definitely go try that out. But after seeing that, it looks like that is her dad's Faz wrench, because we all have theories that Help Wanted 2 were actually playing as Cassie's dad. And maybe that's not just, let's just say Gregory's not just the only reason Cassie went to the whole Pizzaplex. Maybe she was also looking for her dad, since he maybe went missing there when he was doing another job. Like Candy Kid I was talking about, you know, someone getting lured in with this whole little story in Help Wanted 2. So maybe that's also another reason why Cassie went there, and it wasn't just for Gregory. But definitely, who knows about that? But it's really strange how the Faz wrench is also the exact same, and also how it's all plotted out, you know, just throughout Ruined. So yes, that's not enough evidence to say that Help Wanted 2 is definitely before Ruined. I don't know what else would definitely give it. We haven't got any confirmation for the whole creators, and also the last two endings for Help Wanted 2 was very confusing and definitely would need lots of explaining to do. You guys can let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Do you think this theory definitely holds? And yes, this may be some type of common knowledge, but many people still do not know when Help Wanted 2 takes place in the timeline. So people think it's of course after Ruin, just because it released after Ruin. But once you play, if you're able to connect the dots, bravo for you. And you can let me know if you have any other evidence that's able to go and, you know, support this theory even more. But right now, I think this is definitely all the evidence we have, with all the different Easter eggs and things like that. Like we also had the was it the plushies? No, I was talking about the job, because like in the beginning of Help Wanted 2, it talks about how you need for a Fazbear technician. And we do know that Cassie's dad was a technician, and that's why he had the Faz wrench, because why would he have a Faz wrench? That's for technicians. So of course everybody's theory is that Maskbot is of course Cassie's dad in there, and that's why he looks all organic when he put the mask on, and that definitely would make sense of after all the little dudes kidnapped you and then they stuffed you in that suit, and then it goes and, you know, shows you that. But it does say also celebrate when you look at the whole showcase thing. I guess to celebrate that you gave Cassie something. I have no idea why I would say celebrate. But also one thing is that also does support that it's being Cassie's dad, is that when you actually go and get all the different collectibles, like the little transformer things, whatever those things are called again, Power Rangers, like the little toys that you connect them all. When you connect that all, you get the whole Cassie ending, or the ending that everybody says is the first one, you know, the one that you first complete, not the secret ending. And of course, we know that Cassie's dad does collect things, so it definitely would make sense that that would be the whole collecting thing. But yes, there's a whole bunch of different evidence here. Even someone commented here, just wanted to point the fact out, you know, that we play as a technicians. Cassie's dad was a technician. A staff find in the beginning gives us a mask to our daughter. Like, it's kind of sad, the fact, you know, thinking about that. But yeah, it definitely would make sense, because, you know, we don't know if Cassie's alive or even dead right now, and that's why it takes place before kids giving the mask. But I think that's just 100% common knowledge after getting that whole mini game. But still, making this video, let me know in the comments below if you have any other ideas, any other theories. Let me know what you think about Help Wanted 2 taking place before Ruin. Do you think the next FNAF game is going to be after Ruin? And if you think Help Wanted 2 is going to get a DLC, do you think it's going to still take place before Ruined, or have new Ruined content? Or do you think it's just going to have other content like Monty? Like, literally, where is Monty?